Hello, my name is Emil, and this is Video Journal 2 recording for MGMT 3100. So, firstly, what are my initial thoughts about failure being an important and unavoidable part of your career? At first, growing up, and also before mostly this class and a lot of my experiences in university, I always felt uncomfortable with the idea of failure being an important and unavoidable part of career success. Um, and because most of us are taught that failure is something negative or embarrassing, something that you should try your best to avoid. However, I'm starting to realize through this class and other classes in university that failure is actually a necessary part of growth and learning. Every time we fail, we gain insight into what doesn't work and what could work. And that knowledge helps us adjust our approach and improve in many different ways. I believe that failure is what pushes us to develop new skills and creative solutions. Instead of seeing failure as the opposite of success, I see it now more as a step towards success, something that helps shape a stronger and kind of more adaptable version of you moving forward. As for which of the three videos in the unit model that resonated with me and why, for me, the video that resonated the most with me was Developing a Growth Mindset by Carol Dweck. They explain the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, and how believing that we can improve through effort and learning and also persistence can change the way we experience challenges. So, for me, previously having studied psychology, I've been exposed previously to the idea of a fixed versus growth mindset. And originally, when I came to university 4 or 5 years ago, I did suffer from having a very strict fixed mindset. It was always something that would bother me during exam season, midterm season, making friends, attending gatherings, working part time. I always believed that if I failed, everything would blow up and everything would be over for me. However, I did throughout my years at university have progressed. I've progressed in a positive way towards more of a growth mindset. So that's what really stood out to me in this video. And also, what she said that stood out to me was that people with a growth mindset don't see failure as proof that they're not smart or capable enough of something, but they see it as valuable feedback, which I thought was a very clever and interesting way of perceiving it. And that perspective really clicked for me because I've often been afraid to fail and look unprepared. For example, even this video would be something I would also be very uncomfortable recording a couple of years back, whereas now I'm a lot more comfortable with the idea that it's something that I have to deep dive into and try my best with. I think that Dweck's message reminded me that every expert started out as a beginner. That being an engineer, a psychologist, a sociologist, whatever they may be, they started out as a beginner. They kept trying, they kept learning, and they stayed curious, which helped them reach that point. And I believe anyone can do that if they've really put their mind to it. Now, for the last question, what are some strategies you would like to try that can help you develop resiliency when dealing with mistakes? So, I did think about this for quite a while. I personally think that to build resilience, I want to focus on changing how I respond to setbacks. First, I plan to start reframing my mistakes by asking, what can I learn from this? Instead of asking things such as, why did I mess this up? Uh, I believe that this will help me turn those failures into opportunities for growth, which can be positively influencing me in the long run. Secondly, I'd like to seek feedback more often from classmates, mentors, or coworkers so that I can learn earlier, adapt earlier, and improve quicker. Because I believe that improvement is necessary for self and everyone around you. Third, I'll practice self compassion. I'm going to be honest, I've not been my best at that all the time. I think that reminding myself that everyone makes mistakes and that it's okay to fail as long as I learn and move forward is an important part of my life. By staying open minded and persistent, I believe that I can develop the kind of resilience that will help me handle challenges throughout my career, personal life, personal relationships, and so on. Thank you very much for listening to my second video journal recording, and I look forward to the next one. Thank you.